Hello guys, the Python here, and the Wolf is here right here teaching you Python stuffs. And today we're going to start a new programming language, and it's called Python. Wow, what a Python! So guys, we've been talking about Java and all that stuff, but it's a good programming language. It's the same as Python. But let's start from here. Welcome back again. The Wolf is living life right now. So, what is Python? Let's start by introduction. You see, I'm going to introduce you to these new stuffs that you're scared of. You know, people scared of snakes, you know, but I'm not scared of Python. Python actually, I don't know, but I feel great. Oh, give me a cup of coffee right now, so my sound can sound like some cooking machines. Wow. So let me not waste a lot of time, because you know time is so damn expensive. So Python is one of the popular programming language, and it was created by a guy, I don't know, but his name is I think Udo van Rossum. Hey, what a name! And it was released in 1991, the year that legends like us were born. So one thing that you should know today is about Python. Python is actually useful in many ways, like other programming language, but it's used in web development, especially the server side, and also it's used in mathematics. You know, it's good in manipulating huge numbers, and it's also used in software development, and also it's used for system scripting, and there's a couple of stuff it can do well, you know. And yeah, that's enough. So what can Python do? That's a good question, bro. What can Python do? What? Wow, it does a lot of things, bro. So Python is actually used on servers, I've already said, to create web applications, and also is used alongside software to create workflows, and also it can connect to database systems to read and modify files. But it can also be used to handle big data and perform complex mathematics, as I would say, and also it can use in rapid prototyping or for production ready software development. So that's where we normally use Python. I've used it for myself, creating softwares and also web applications, and also connecting on the database. So why do you use Python, not Java, not C++, not C, not Ruby? Why do you use Python? Not only that, but you know, every language has got its own way, but also this one. The reason why we use Python, you know, Python works on different platforms. That's what you should know. It works on Windows, and it works on Linux. It works on Mac. It works on I think Raspberry Pi. I think even Arduino can run that. And also it has a simple syntax similar to the English language. Imagine you just write hello, print hello world, just like that. But you know, other language you have to create a class, or even this you can create, but it's so simple. It's, hey nigga, you just use simple English. That's the finest thing about Python. And also it has syntax that allow developer to write programs with fewer lines than some other programming languages. And also it runs on interpreter system. You know, you can write directly to the interpreter system, meaning that code can be executed as soon as it's written, just like that. It cuts off the processes, you see. And this means that prototyping can be very, very, very quick. Oh, give me a cup of water so I can continue speak like a machine, spitting words all in 1 second, 1,000 words. Cool. Another thing, why we use Python, it can be treated in procedural way. You see, procedural way, you just arrange like that, you see, and also can be written in object-oriented way or functional way. One thing that you good to know is that the most recent major version of Python is Python 3. For example, in my computer, if I've already installed it, let me do something. CMD. Hey, where are you, bro? And let me try this to see which kind of Python I'm running. So I just want to say, what should I say? Python version. I've already installed it. Oh, Python was not found. Oh, let me just write this. Python version. An error. Python version. Okay. Python version. What? Whoa. Okay, let's forget about this. I checked it straight, and we will confirm that with CMD. I don't know why, but I will check from another way. So it's good to know that Python now we have Python 3, and also we had the previous one was Python 2. And in this tutorial we will be using Python 3, although I was saying Python 2 is not being updated with anything other than security updates, but it's still quite popular. Oh, is this making some noise? Sorry. Some people trying to mess my time with their phones, and I'm sorry for that interruption. Python, hope you can shut that phones down. So another good thing to know is that in this tutorial, Python will be written in a text editor that I already have. PyCharm, I've already installed PyCharm, so I will show you on how to install PyCharm, where it's an IDE that we can write those text. So you can write Python on integrated development environments such as PyCharm, the one I have here. Actually, I'm going just to run this before I show you on how to install it. And also you can run it on Tony, NetBeans, or Eclipse, which are particularly useful when managing large collection of Python files. So we will start by Python syntax and compare to other programming language. Remember, this is introduction, and let me just put my image over here. And yeah, let's compare. So Python was designed for readability, and it has some similarity to English language, which influences from mathematics. And also Python uses new lines to complete a command, not like any other programming language. The one that I know is Java, because I do tutor Java. So as opposed to other programming language, you just use a new line, and we don't use semicolon or parentheses as the other programming languages. And Python relies on indentation. Indentation is where you write one line, let's say from a distance, and then the following line will not it will not coincide with the previous line, but just goes on the right a few centimeter or a few lines, you see. And then so we can so I've said that it relies on indentation, and we use white space to define scopes, such as the scope of a loop. We have loop. Yeah, you understand loops, but you will understand this later. Remember, this is a master class, man. I mean, this is a master class, for beginners. Actually, what I do is actually the right thing. Don't worry about my language, but you see, with introduction, the best things from the start, I think you guys, I'm gonna take you to the next level. So we also use function and classes. So other programming language often use curly braces for these purposes. So it relies on indentation using white space to define scope, such as the scope of a loop. So without much ado, I'm going to, for example, I'm going to just write something here simple. Let me just come here, and this is now Python 3. Let me expand this and right click here, come here to new project, and I'm just going to, let me check this and write it. This is the location. I'm just going to create a file in here and just say introduction Python, and then create, just like a flash of light. There we go. You stated no. Okay, it's creating a virtual environment. Let's finish, and we go to next. We are done with introduction, so we are in a second step where we say that let's get started, bro. Let's get started. So first of all, I just wanted to create something simple here. You see how Python is simple. So I'm just going to right click, and it's loading, and new. And I'm just going to create a Python file, and I'm going to call it introduction, baby. Introduction, baby. Just hate that. I'm waiting on you, Python. So I'm going just to write a very simple command here and just write print. This is an input, right? Where it is print. Hey, are you printing something? Print, not print, print. Hello world. By the woof there. Should I lace? Then it enter. Now Control Z. Yeah, there. And then run over here. This is how you run the current file. So it's running. Hello world by the wolf. Nigga, we are programmers. We're the best programmer in the world, as I already said. There we go. We are done, and Python is over. We are done with the class, and we are all the programmers. Let's pack our bags and go find a job. Bye bye. Oh, something, guys. So let's learn on how to install Python. So guys, it's simple to install Python. You start by, many PCs and Macs will have Python already installed. Like mine, it wasn't installed. I just installed it. But to check if you have Python installed in a Windows PC, such as, you just search down there and in the start bar for Python to run. So you're gonna run the CMD just like I did the previous, but it wasn't working. So I chose to do like this, bro. So guys, to check whether it's installed, you just come here on the search bar. I'm using Windows. You can use MacBook, or as of now I think I'm just right here. So I'm using Windows. This is what I can afford. So if you can go down here, I'm using Windows 11, and then type CMD here, command prompt. Okay, I didn't run this, and I'm administrator. Then you write Python version. Now you should write Python version. There, I'm using Python 3.12. So it's installed. I'm the one who installed. If it's not there, don't worry. I'm here just to take care of you. So if you find that you do not have Python installed on your computer, then you can download it free from a website called let's say www.python.org. You see, .org. What? This is a full stop. Yeah. Or just let me just cancel this. You can go to this website, just like this. Just cancel this. So I'm just going to open Chrome here, and let's see if I'm recording this. Yes, I'm recording. This is your favorite account, so I'm going to right here. I'm going to search for www.python.org here. Then it will load, and then you come here. You can see 3.12. Yeah, this is the release. It is for Windows. You can even click this. And Python. Yeah, you can click this, and then it starts downloading. So you can even get the installer here. So install one of these, but this one is the best over here. And again, let me just go back here and then go to the main website, which is that. You can click this. Once you click this, and you can click this, but this one is already for the Windows. You can click here so that you can get for the Windows, which brings you back here. So you can click this, and then you get it downloads. So once you download, then you can have files like let me find one here. Once it's done, definitely you will find them in the download folder. But you see, I got mine have this software here. So Tomcat Apache, I have this one, PyCharm community. So if you download PyCharm community, then you're done. Actually, it's going to come with this. So you install this, you double click like this, and then here it's running. It's running, bro. It's running. I just want to cancel because it's already installed. Let me just come here. Let's come on in there. I don't know if I can stop it to install, but definitely you should check if there is a PyCharm in there, and then if it's fine, you will cancel it. But if it doesn't do that, the code is wrong. Yeah, it said something. But that's the right thing. Let me just come. Why is my computer here? Okay, let me just hold on a bit. Current version of Python configuration writings. Yeah, this one here a good program. So do you wish to continue? No, I don't want to do that, bro. So once you install it, then you can have something like this. So this is a quick start. So Python is as I said, is an interpreted programming language. This means that as a developer, you write python.py. You see here, it's .py. This is the file we normally write, and then these files, it's written in a text editor, and then it's placed in a file into a Python interpreter. So this Python has an interpreter. So the interpreter converts your files that you have written, and then it turns into what? Into binaries, binary 0 and 1s for the processor to read, to take the instruction from. You have to understand a little bit of binary number, but it's not necessarily because you're a programmer. That's for engineers. So the way to run Python is like this on the command line. I don't need to run on the command line, I think, because I just want to take you to the next level. Just use this PyCharm. So the first thing I've already written here, and I can say I've written here, and then I don't have to repeat that unless if I do something else. So this is let's run this. So this is how we write. This is the first line that we have written. We can run it again and say that we are the best programmer in the world. So the next thing that we are going to do in this introduction class, we are going to run about that's introduction. So the next class, guys, we will talk about Python syntax. Hold on, don't move away. Subscribe to the channel so that the next time I post on Python section, please subscribe, invite your friends so that we can start together. So in the next class, we are going to talk about Python syntax. Thank you and welcome.